Hello and welcome to a fresh new edition of Poly Playbook. We're serving up all the hot action, the cool plays, and everywhere in between for Cal Poly Athletics. I'm Joe Schutz, and let's get right into it. The baseball team is knee-deep in a 3-game series with UC Davis. They defeated the Aggies last night 2-1, improving their home record to 22-7. The Mustangs traveled to Riverside last weekend for a 3-game series. Riverside won the first 2 games, but Cal Poly avoided a sweep and prevailed on Sunday 6-4. Cal Poly is now tied with Riverside and CSU Northridge for a 5th place in Big West Conference. UC Davis is 4-17 in Big West play, and the Mustangs are looking to boost their record this weekend. The Mustangs have won 8 consecutive series against the Aggies, and first pitches are scheduled for 6 p.m. tonight and 1 p.m. on Saturday. Cal Poly Junior third baseman Michael Sanderson has been named the Coca-Cola Cal Poly Student Athlete of the Week. He has started all 54 games this season and collected 9 hits in 4 of the last games. Sanderson doubled twice, drove in 4 runs, and scored twice, improving his batting average 22 points to .295. With 11 doubles, 1 triple, and 32 RBIs, Sanderson produced 5 consecutive multiple-hit games, and his RBI is the second on the team. 11 Cal Poly track and field members are heading to Kansas for the NCAA West preliminary round. NCAA track and field is split into 2 regions, the East region from Louisiana to Maine and the West region from Hawaii to Illinois. While the Mustangs are in Lawrence this week for their preliminaries, North Florida will be hosting the East region competition in Jacksonville. The top 12 finishers in each event at both regional meets will advance to the championships, which will be held in Oregon from June 8th to 11th. The Mustangs' preliminary events began yesterday, Thursday, May 26th, and will continue through tomorrow, Saturday, May 28th. After struggling through last season, earning only 3 victories, Cal Poly Wrestling has a brand new coaching staff. Head coach John Cerritos has announced that Todd Shaverin and Mike Hatcher will be joining his coaching team. Shaverin was an NCAA All-American wrestler in Missouri, and Hatcher was a part of 4 national championship teams during his time at Iowa. Both new additions will be active members of the new Mustang Wrestling coaching staff as of June 1st. Some of Cal Poly's most successful sports on campus get the least amount of recognition. Here are 5 club teams that have effectively made it to nationals.
After sweeping the regular season league schedule and placing 6 of their teammates on the All-American list, Cal Poly men's lacrosse finished the season as number 2 in the nation with a 17-2 record, one of the best in program history. Women's lacrosse wasn't far behind. The team finished 11th in season after competing in the WCLA National Championships and ended the season with an 8-5 victory over rival UC Santa Barbara. Cal Poly's D1 Rugby is competing at the highest level of competition this week in the USA College Rugby Sevens National Championships. With an already successful season, the club's long-term goal is to have one of their members represent the USA in the 2016 Olympic Games. Not only does Cal Poly host one of the largest college rodeos, but it is also one of the only schools known to offer a class in beginning rodeo. The women's team, which are currently ranked 2nd in the West Coast region, are fresh off a 10th place finish at last year's finals, while the men recorded 4 individual national titles and a handful of top 10 finishes since 2001. Ranked by Surfer Magazine as one of the top 10 surf colleges, Cal Poly's surf team finished 3rd overall in state this year, their best result ever. The team continued their success all the way to nationals. Alexa Brewington, Mustang News.
Other successful Cal Poly sports include club baseball, who ended their season with a record of 19-6. They also finished as the highest-ranked team in California as number 2 in the whole conference, while also being ranked top 10 in the nation. That's all we have for Cal Poly sports action this week. You can log on to mustangnews.net and Instagram for continuous Cal Poly sports coverage. And you can also follow us on Snapchat for live sports updates. I'm Joe Schutz, and have a great weekend.